I'm Samantha Cassell. I am a first-year graduate student at Harvard University here in the Department of Chemistry and Chemical Biology. We do research on mostly the human gut microbiota, so the microorganisms that live in your gut. We do a lot with cells where we grow them up, we do analyses with them, we try to understand the processes that they're doing. The biosynthesis part is actually the part that I really like, which is looking at how these organisms, they have sort of biosynthetic pathways, sort of assembly lines almost, and figuring out how they go from basic building blocks to make molecules that we even have trouble making today by our own organic synthetic methods. Actually, a lot of things that microbes make in general are good for antibiotics. So that's one major benefit to studying these biosynthetic pathways, because a lot of the antibiotics that we're looking at as potentials for treating different diseases are really complicated and really hard to make by synthetic methods. And so if we can figure out how microorganisms make them and understand the chemistry that they're doing, we might be able to better mimic it or utilize it in order to make drugs that we can use to help people. We've got a decent number of people working on it, and there are definitely a huge variety of projects here. So the one I'm working on is just one small part of one project. There are many other projects that are happening in the lab that I don't fully understand. Right. Well, this is actually an interesting place for me to have ended up in lab, because I originally I have very little background in biology. Up until last year, if you had told me that I'd be working in a lab that involved this much biology, I would have told you were crazy, because I hated biology. But now that I'm actually getting into it, I really, really enjoy it and the variety of things that we do here. I just really enjoy the fact that I'm getting to learn almost an entirely new field, because I haven't done any biology in the past, so it's kind of like an entirely new world of stuff to me. I am still learning how to do almost all of the processes that I need to do for this, and so every day there's something sort of like new and interesting that I get to learn about and do.